Hi guys, George here at Optics Warehouse, and today I have a new release from PARD. So without further ado, this is the new PARD Night Stalker Mini. Continuing the current trend with digital night vision, as we've seen with the HIT Micro Alpex light, looks like night vision scopes are set to get smaller. So what does this bring to the table? Well, basically, it is a downscaled DS35. You've got the same 2K sensor and essentially the same chassis. This isn't offered in LRF though, so it is only this low profile version, even though they do still keep the LRF button on the control panel there. Effectively, it just acts as a back button now. But what I found is in using this and having a little play, it feels like sort of more than the sum of its parts. Because if you were to read through its spec sheet, as I say, there's nothing revolutionary here. It's 2K sensor, the round display that we've seen before. There is quite a nice new feature that I've not seen in the UK yet, and that's a side focus on a digital scope, which admittedly is very smooth, very easy to use. It can feel at times though, a little like you're almost overshooting a little bit. You sort of get it in focus, go a little more, got backtrack that a little bit. But other than that, this scope does seem to be far more than some of its parts, which hopefully you'll see in a little bit with some of the footage. But also, another thing to bear in mind, this scope is coming in at £340. It's an awful lot that you get with it. And I'll run through that now. So as you saw in the box, you get the PARD neoprene cover, and it is fitted to this scope. It's not just a generic. Then they supply it with two Weaver Picatinny rings. Just worth noting there, one of them doesn't have the slot in it. I don't know why they do that. They just do. Rather nicely, they have also supplied it with a replacement ring cap that puts a section of Picatinny just on the rail there. Because as you can see, there's very limited tube space here, and mounting IRs could be a little difficult for some. Then you got your standard hex keys, USB cable, lens cloth, rubber eyepiece, and then your user manuals. On the subject of IRs, as you can see here, this is not supplied with the unit. This is just one I grabbed because it had this nice low profile mount. I thought it made seeing as it's a low profile scope, made the outfit look really nice. And it'll be interesting to see how well it performs. I'm going to go get some footage of that a little later. But yeah, so up now, here's some footage through this. Hopefully I can capture zeroing for you, but if not, it'll just be some standard hunting footage. So just on this one, I can't actually film the menus, so I've put an add-on on the back. So bring up main menu, reticle 0. Here at A, scroll down, or you click to go down to X. As soon as you make an adjustment, the screen freezes. And you just do what I'm doing here. You move that little X to your point of impact, and then you press and hold the turret to save. That's how easy these things are to zero. So now we're on to some in the field footage, as it were. These bunnies over here, they are about 130 odd yards from me there. And mid-evening, it's pretty much daylight at the time. And not the highest resolution picture, but plenty usable. Plenty usable. You can see you're easily able to distinguish a safe shot. This one here, I included this because it was the first time I've seen some rats on this permission in ages. There was a bunch of them out there. Absolutely loads. Oh, some of those are some of the birds as well. So, and just using a very basic cheap IR with this, the one you saw earlier in the video, just because it looked nice and low profile. You could get better image out of this easily with a more powerful laser based IR. So here, this is up, not shooting, it's off the rifle. I've just gone up my local sort of nature park. They're about 60 metres away from me there, and using a bit more of a powerful IR, although didn't have anywhere to mount it properly, so that's why it's a little off. But again, more than a shootable image. Nice and easy to use. You see there, you bring that concentrated beam in, you can really stretch out. And here, same place, just a little bit further along, there's a fox. And we're looking 160-ish metres. I am only just eyeballing that there. Again, if I was a bit more set up, you know, prior planning and all that, I'd have been able to get a better image out of it. So there we've got maybe about 25-30 yards here, but you can see it's picking up an eye shine. That's quite high, that's like my knee height level brush there, and you can still pick things up. So this scope is going to be really ideal for your air gunners and rimfire use in some light fox work.